Hey guys, sorry that my hair is in such a mess. I just taped this video on this really quick tutorial for eye makeup, and right after this I'm going to tape a video on some quick hairdo ideas. So my hair is still wet in preparation for taping that video, so I apologize for the really scary appearance. So I had a request to do a video on everyday makeup, and I can't remember the subscriber's name, but I will post it in an annotation on the video. But she wanted me to create everyday makeup and some everyday really cute hairstyles. And so when I thought of everyday makeup, I was thinking of who this would be pertinent towards. So I thought this would be very pertinent to young girls in school, moms on the go, people that are at work that just need something really simple to put together in the morning so that they can run out the house. I know that I don't like to leave myself too much time in the morning because I'd rather sleep, and I'm definitely much more apt to leave the hair end of my getting ready short than to cut the makeup part out. Anyhow, so what I've done here is put together a really simple everyday look, starting from no makeup on, going all the way through the application of the makeup, and I think it's really simple. It's definitely achievable in less than 5 minutes. It also depends on how skilled you are, how many facial issues you have. If you have a little more acne or scarring, you might spend a little more time wanting to conceal. So let's get started with the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to use Makeup Forever's High Definition Primer. This is like my new favorite primer at the moment. So I've just taken 2 to 3 pumps of this. The amount that comes out in this primer in each pump is a really small amount, so I find that sometimes I do need 3 pumps in order to cover my whole face. So today I'm going to use Maybelline's Super Stay Makeup. It's a 24-hour wearing zero transfer foundation. It's got a microflex formulation, and it comes in a bottle like this. I have the color Sand Beige, which I believe is the second to lightest color in their color range selection, and the lightest shade was a little too light for me. It was also really pink in tone, and so I don't want something that's going to make me even more pink than I already am naturally. Alright, so I've just put a little bit of the foundation, a little blob here on my hand. It's probably more than I will need, and I'm going to use my airbrush number 55 from Sephora. This is like my new favorite foundation brush. I think I've talked about this brush in like 2 or 3 videos now, but it's really phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is either you can stipple this on your face to evenly cover it, or you can dip your brush in the product. I think for just ease's sake today, I'm going to just dip it in my brush, pat it all over my face first, and then start working it into my skin. I like to work in circular motions. It's a really nice medium coverage foundation, but it's not heavy. It feels really light on the skin. And it's really easy to blend. Now I've got all the foundation blended really nicely into the face. There's a couple of problem areas that I still want to cover up, one being my under eye area, and there's a couple of little red spots that I want to give a little bit more attention to. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Mineral Power Concealer, and I'm just going to use one concealer for my under eyes and for the red spots. Now you can definitely use one product. There are products that are designed to cover more purpley spots. There are products that are designed to cover more red spots, but you can get away with just using one. And this is about making this makeup as easy and simple as possible. So I'm going to go back and edit this later, and I always get a really big kick out of when I look like I have war paint on my face. So you just want to lightly blend this in. I'm going to use the powder to set my foundation. This is a purely optional step, and this is really mostly because I have really oily skin. Now, if you don't have oily skin, then this is something you could totally take out to make this one step easier. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and there's already a little bit of product that's in the top of the lid. I'm going to take the foundation brush, and that's why I said this brush is so fantastic, because it really serves multiple functions. You know, it can serve the function of a powder brush. So what I'm going to do is just very lightly dust this translucent powder all over my face. I haven't used this product in a while. It's one of my favorite blushes. This one's called Cupid. It's a really nice pink color from Clinique. And I'm going to use the same brush again. Lightly dip that into the product. Smile. And I really like this blush because it gives my face a nice flush to it. So now I'm going to do a little bit of lipstick. Now if you prefer lip gloss over lipstick, or you prefer lipstick over lip gloss, you should choose the type of product that works best for you. But what I think would be most useful in a video like this where it's everyday makeup, it's just supposed to be kind of quick on the go, kind of a routine that you can do multiple times throughout the week and feel fresh and pretty. So you want a color that's going to be easy for you to wear. You don't necessarily want something that's really bright or something that is really sort of dating to you. Alright, so I'm going to use a really nice light pink from MAC. This one's called Bombshell. And it has a sort of, I believe it's a frost. It's a frost. And I'm just going to place that on the lid. I'm just going to place that on my lips. Now for everyday makeup, there are some days I definitely don't wear anything but mascara. So in that case, I think it's really important to get an eyelash curler, curl your lashes, apply some mascara, and then basically you can go out like this. Of course, I would do my hair afterwards. So I'm going to use this Eye Studio palette from Maybelline. It has 4 colors in it, and I picked this because it has a range of colors in it. It has a really nice highlight, a couple of nice light lid colors, and a darker crease color. This is really versatile. It's something you can throw in your purse on the go if you do need to do a little bit darker makeup later in the evening, but if you just want to just put a little bit on in the morning if you don't have time to do the full face. So what I'm going to do is take a brush, and I'm going to go into the lightest highlight color, and I'm just going to really lightly apply this to my inner corner. And lightly blend it out. Then apply a little bit to my highlight area. This is also a stopping point, so if you just want to put a highlight color here and then do mascara, that's also a great way to make yourself look a little bit more awake. But if you're still, you know, having a few seconds that you just want to throw a little bit more pop of color on here, I'm going to take the lightest color, this yellow color that's in the palette, use the same brush, and just very lightly sweep that over the eyelid. Now, I think if I wasn't taping a video and if I wasn't talking, this would probably take me 5 minutes or less, definitely less than 10 minutes. The foundation part probably takes the longest, but when you get more comfortable with what you're doing and you have a really set routine down, you can really just pump it out and you don't have to spend a lot of time on it. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. And like I said, if you don't want to do eyeshadow at all, I would just curl your lashes and add some mascara, because that's going to give your eyelid some real definition. I wouldn't worry about adding eyeliner. Now, I love eyeliner, but there are definitely days when I don't wear it. I don't necessarily feel that I have to wear it every day. So here's the finished look. It's a really simple, subtle, very easy look that you can pull together in less than 5 minutes, for sure less than 10 minutes. It really depends on your skill level, how much time it takes you to put your foundation on. I think that's probably the longest step in the entire process. And if you don't need foundation, that's something you can eliminate altogether. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.